Alright everyone, here's your little window to complain because I haven't posted a YouTube video in 8 months and I already know I'm gonna hear all of the, oh my god, where did Matt go? Why hasn't he posted a personal YouTube video in 8 months? Blah blah blah. So here's your window. Okay, time's up. Okay, look, I know that I haven't posted in 8 months, but in my last video I explained that if I don't like the content I'm filming, and if I don't want to put it out, I'm simply just not going to do that. I wasn't going to force really weird, bad content. I wanted to actually feel motivated behind what I'm doing, and now I feel motivated, so now is the time that I'm going to film the content and post it and stuff. So, obviously, I am part of me, Nick, and Chris's YouTube group, and I make all that content. But my content as an individual is going to be different from that. So my goal as an individual human being is to become like a mental health YouTuber slash influencer, whatever that really entails. I just want to be more open about my mental health, anxieties, stuff like that on the internet. But there's kind of like a little disclaimer with that. One, I want to be open about my mental health and my anxiety on the internet, but it's not for like feel bad for me reasons, like, oh my god, poor Matt, you know what I mean? Like, nobody, oh, poor Matt, you know, it's like, I don't, like, that's not what my goal is. My goal is to show that everyone in the world has, like, mental health issues and anxiety, and it's a very normal, common thing that everybody deals with, and be more open about it, because I feel like there's not enough people in the world that are influencers or YouTubers with a lot of followers showing all these people that it's real, it happens to all of us, and just be more open about it. And I dealt with mental health and anxiety issues growing up all the time, and I feel like if I can help one person deal with theirs, it makes my life a lot better, because I wish that I had somebody to watch like me growing up. I feel like I said that before, but I just feel like being open about my anxiety is helping so many of you guys, and I have this platform to do it, so why not do it? Okay, so yes, I know that it took 8 months, but I was working on stuff. I just wanted to make sure it was perfect and it was what I wanted to put out into the world. So my first idea was I was gonna do voiceovers just like this. You ready? Here we go, voiceover. Boom. So I filmed this video that you guys are watching right now about 2 months ago, while we were at this trip to a little log cabin thing. And the reason why I filmed it is because part of having like getting a better control of your mental health and like issues going on is just being like in a calmer environment, in my opinion. Like, okay, yes, this, in my opinion, holy shit, that just made me think about this. In my opinion, all of these videos are shit that has to do with me. I'm not a licensed therapist. So, like, if I help you, and I really want to help you, but I didn't go to college for this stuff. So, like, I don't have my degree, I'm not a therapist by any means, and this is all just, like, stuff that helps me. It's not, like, you know what I mean? It's not scientifically proven or anything. It's just what helps me could help you. So that's why I'm putting it out into this world. But for me, one of the things that really helps me with my mental health is just being in, like, in a calm environment, or just like, it doesn't even have to be calm, just an environment that you feel safe. If you feel safe at like the front row of like an absolute mosh pit concert, that's where you feel safe. But for me, mine is just like log cabins, foresty stuff like that, just chilling, taking in the nature, taking in the trees, just really taking deep breaths and being calm there. So with that being said, end voiceover, we're back here. Yes, that trip inspired me to fully redesign my room, because I was like, if I want to live this mental health lifestyle, who's texting me? So yes, I want to live this mental health lifestyle, but so the first step in living this mental health lifestyle was making that like safe place type of thing. For me, it was like at that log cabin, at that creek. So I was like, okay, if that's my safe place there, I want to make it like kind of like a cool, safe place in my own home. So yes, I know it's really corny that I'm almost about to be 20 years old and I redesigned my room to be like a cabin, but that's what makes me feel comfortable. And I feel like it's something that I never did in my past rooms and stuff like that. Like, my room growing up was just walls and a bed, and my room back home right now is just like shelves. The most amount of like personality I put into my room back home was a Lil Wayne pop figure that I love, and it's just sitting on my shelf back home. But I feel like that's like a huge step, and just putting yourself in a comfortable environment is a huge step of already bettering your mental health. So here's my little room tour cabin vibe stuff. Okay, so I got these pillows that look like logs, right? Cool. And then this is the pillowcases. And then Nick gave me this poster from Vermont because he got it when we were there for a trip, and I really like it. And I was like, oh my god, it's from Vermont. It feels like it's like authentic from the place. Holy shit, that's embarrassing. Anyway, I also have this owl metal statue thing. Statue, that's not a statue. This owl metal sign that I'm gonna hang up. And then I have this of me in a place that I feel comfortable, in a place that I feel cool. So that's really important. And then I have this shelf that is all like the wilderness stuff, and then the license plate, because I feel like the license plate kind of fits the vibe, and it's also like the license plate that we started our content in, which was really cool and important to me. So yes, and then all the furniture is like, oh my god, woodsy. And then over there, oh my god, like wood-themed furniture, holy shit. Anyway, I know that can be corny, because it's like, oh my god, you're 20 years old and you like live in a log cabin. But it's like, I think it's cool. But I did really sit there and think about, like, it's giving like 8-year-old little kid with his race car bed, race car poster, race car pajamas, and race car graphic tee that he's gonna change into in the morning when he wakes up. But fuck it. That was the content that I was gonna make, like all that voiceover stuff, but I feel like it doesn't sit as well. Even though the visuals are really cool, and the visuals are what makes me comfortable, I feel like for some of you guys it makes you more comfortable to be able to see me like actually talking about this stuff than it does like through the voiceover. So you guys let me know your opinions on that, whether you like the voiceover better of cool videos that I take, or like me sitting in my room right here. I feel like me sitting in my room right here is boring when I can like put more creative aspect into it. So I'm gonna dabble in like voiceover stuff. So yes, that is what I was gonna do. That is what my little message is for today. Make sure that you create your own safe place, because I didn't do that enough growing up, so I did it now. Turned 20 years old, but it's cool, whatever. My next topic that I want to talk about this video is, a lot of you guys played detective and found out that I had a second Instagram account called Not Matthew Sturniolo. I think that's what it was. And I changed the name of that to yesterdays.problem on Instagram. And I'm not going to give too much detail on what that account is going to have and hold, because I don't want to spoil anything, and I also don't want to get people's hopes up, because I don't know how soon I can make things happen. But it's going to be a full mental health themed account run by me and run by what I like and what helps me, and I'm going to try to do a lot of cool shit with it that I haven't done before. So that's my goal with that account. And you might be saying, yesterday's problem, like, oh, what does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. What? So I wrote it down because I wanted to make sure that I could have the right... It's actually the bio to the Instagram account. So, yesterday's problem. The idea of keeping yesterday's problem yesterday's, but learning from it and becoming a better person. And that comes from, for me, the biggest thing that held me back when I first started feeling like I had anxiety and stuff like that was not letting like past problems build up and worry like, oh my god, what if it happens again? What if it happens again? What if it happens again? And that's what I would always tell myself, like, what if it happens again? But once you get that thought out of your head and you're like, it's not gonna happen again, you're chilling. You know what I mean? So leave yesterday's problems in the past, build off of them. Like, don't forget about them. Don't forget about them. Shit happened. It's real. Don't forget about that shit. Build up and become a better person from the anxieties and the mental health problems that you've had before. I always feel like a cornball doing this stuff because I already know I'm gonna see like the, "Aw, cute little Matt edit," but it's like this is real shit. You know what I mean? Yes, I do appreciate all the edits, but I feel like sometimes when I'm like talking about like really in-depth mental health shit, and then I hear like Taylor Swift interludes behind me while I'm talking about this stuff, that's like not my vibe, so it throws me off a little bit. I hope you guys know what I mean. Everybody has like a specific mental health vibe and like shit that helps them, and I feel like when like, I don't know if that makes any sense. You guys are gonna find me saying that a lot, and then people are gonna say, "Oh no, Matt, it makes sense." But I feel like my main goal, like I know how to control my mental health and figure out shit for me. So my main goal now is to be that person that can help others. So that's why I want to do that. But for me, I feel like I don't know if I'm helping people as much as I can and stuff like that. So give me positive not positive feedback. I'm like begging for positive feedback. Give me feedback. Let me know what type of content you want to see from me. And I feel like I might do like segments where it's like you guys submit stories or mental health shit that's going on with you, and I just talk about them from my opinion and all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's what I want to turn this channel into. That's what I'm going to turn that Instagram page into, but a lot cooler shit on that Instagram. Not going to promise anything yet. But yeah, that's really it. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. Peace out. And I promise you, holy shit, big promise, that it's not going to be another 8 months. I actually want to work on this shit, and I have lots of ideas, and I'm ready to get to work. So I love you guys. Peace out. I'm out of breath too. I need to work on like not rushing, and that I have like me in the camera, and I don't gotta like speed run this shit. But anyway, peace out. Love you guys.